Give it a couple minutes to get up in here. A minute and a half to get up in here. If you're watching on the replay, there will be timestamps in the comments. If you are not watching the replay and you're watching live, don't be weird. I mean, it's a little weird. Okay. Alrighty. What's up, gang? It's your girl, Savy from Savvy Sentience, and welcome to today's almost daily reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please make sure y'all do the things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and say hello in the comments below. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can book on SavySentient.com. It is in the description box below, and that is the only place you can book. I do not reach out. I do not have a WhatsApp. Anyone pretending to be me is pretending to be me, bro. They're scamming you. Don't fall for it. But we're not going to do any astrology today. I didn't even channel a message. We're just going to get right into it with whatever it is that Spirit has to say. Hi, Wahudi. How are you? All right, so let's get into it. Spirit, what's up? Speak to me. Speak through me. Give me the messages this collective needs to hear at this time. All right, Florida Water by Savy Sentience can be purchased on the website. Let's get into it. All right, what is the overall energy of this reading for my collective today? What is the overall energy of this reading for my collective? And we have Justice as the overall energy, okay? So, what's at the bottom of the deck? Conflict. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be some type of conflict resolution or some type of justice for a situation that may have been causing you some turbulence. Okay, you might be beefing with somebody, but that's going to come to an end. Spirit, tell me about the recent past for this situation. Whoever you're beefing with, this may be a love situation because we have the 10 of Cups. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's not a game. This is divination. All right. So what I'm getting here is that, okay, some of you all may have been in a, or may be in a love connection with someone that you've actually known for a long time. And in the recent past, you all have begun to maybe date or explore things romantically. So there was a new beginning here. I feel like this is something that happened over time with the Knight of Pentacles being here, slow and steady. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely is a new cycle with someone. You all took a chance with someone. King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Tell me this. Two of Wands. Tell me a little bit more. I don't know why. I feel like Little Rascals might be significant to you all. Oh. The person that you all started this new love situation with, you were one of two options. Okay, you were one of two options. We got the Two of Wands, and the reason why I said Little Rascals is because the Two of Wands in this deck is, you know, this guy with these two pickles, and it reminded me of the I got a pickle scene. I got a pickle, hey, 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 hey. I got two pickles today, hey, hey. Whoever this person is, he may think that, or she may think that you and the other person that they're dealing with, they think that they think, Sharkeisha, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm stumbling. Maybe that's this person's energy. Maybe when they're caught, they start mumbling and stumbling. But this person thinks that you and the other person that they're dealing with are not as bright or as smart as they are. This person feels like they're smarter than you. This could be some type of arrogance that they have, or maybe they have like high education, went to college and all that. I don't know. And so they think in some way that they're better than you. But the reason why I say there's two is because this person shows up as the King of Cups. And then the clarifying cards after the Two of Wands, which is a card of choice, is the Queen of Cups, which would be the counterpart to the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, which would be kind of a seductive or seductress type of energy, with the Seven of Swords, which is a card of lying and deception. So what I'm getting from this is that this person is lying to both of you, may have started something with both of you. I feel like this person might be really emotionally manipulative, or knows how to emotionally manipulate people very well. Okay. And that's exactly what they are doing. So tell me about the present energy, or at least that's exactly what they did. Tell me about the present energy for this situation, Spirit. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. If you found out about this third party and then continued to date this person, they may have wanted to start over with you or start from scratch. And start over with you or start from scratch. But you may have already moved on, or you might be at a distance from them. You might have moved away. We have the Three of Wands here. Let's clarify. This person might be breadcrumbing you as well about a new beginning. Might be trying to bribe you as well with the Six of Pentacles, trying to gift you. Ace of Pentacles might be a really big gift that they're trying to give you. Clarify the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. The Hermit and the Three of Coins. Okay, so I got a really weird message with that. This person may be working with other people. You may have moved away from this person, separated yourself from this person. This person seems pretty toxic. Like I said, emotionally manipulative. And you may have separated from this person, moved away from them. But I feel like this person might be gang stalking you, or trying to get like friends and family members to DM you, to talk to you, to communicate with you. You might have this person blocked. What's this Three of Wands? That's too many. What's this Three of Wands? Strength card. I think that you're trying to keep your distance from them. With the Strength card being here, it could be, like I said, I think you've known this person for a long time. So it might be kind of difficult for you to maintain your distance because you may have several people in common with them. You may have several like mutual friends. And they may be using those mutual friends to try to get you to talk to them, persuade you, try to get you to come back. Tell me more. Yeah, Eight of Wands, contact, communication, travel. They're trying to use other people to communicate with you to get you to come back around. But you're in hermit mode. And I feel like, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so this is you in the hermit mode. You see? Now, in the Three of Coins card, you're also talking to two other people. It's the same character. So you're by yourself doing whatever you do while you're, you know, separated from the situation. And then here comes these two other people coming to talk to you. These people were sent by this person that you walked away from, or are keeping your distance from because you found out about the deception, about the lies. Okay, so now they're all trying to come in to force communication with you. I mean, with this person. All right? And tell me about the near future for this situation. We have the Five of Cups. What's the near future for this situation? Period. The Two of Swords. Right. Okay. So what I see here in the near future is that you're going to do something that might be regretful, or you might be just filled with regret about the past, about the loss. But I do feel like you block this person indefinitely. If they're not already blocked, you're just ignoring them. But in the near future, you're going to like block them indefinitely, or change your number. Just create a way where they have zero access to you at all. And that may sadden you that this is the way it had to go down, but like this person's not really giving you any choice. We have the Temperance and the Two of Cups as well. The Two of Cups is usually like a soulmate connection, things like that. But what I get with this is just that you are getting your balance back, getting your emotional balance back. The Temperance angel also has 2 cups pouring from one into another. And I just get this energy of balance. And I feel like that's what the focus is going to be for you. Just getting your balance back, trying to heal from the situation that you've had with this person. And just kind of get your balance back. Because this person, I feel like it took you for a loop. Because like I said, you've known this person for a minute. Let's clarify the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Page of Coins. Yeah, you block them and then you like set out to start something new, or I feel like you're getting your stability back. This person might have had you off your square with their foolishness. Knight of Wands, yeah. So planning and then taking action towards something. Clarify the Temperance and the 2 of Cups. The Fool, yeah, a new journey towards your happiness. Yeah, so this whole situation, I feel like, has just shown you this person's true colors, has shown you what you needed to see in order to move on. There may have been some type of lesson that you were supposed to take from this so that you can move forward with the ability to like close the chapter, knowing that nothing more will come of this. Let's clarify that Page of Coins and Knight of Wands just a little further. Something tells me there's more messages there. 2 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you just have to know decisively that there was nothing more to take from this situation, okay? Like that forgiveness was not something, reconciliation was not something that you could do with the situation. You needed to see this person's truth. I mean, we did start with justice, and that might have been the justice for you, because this person is dishonest, this person is disloyal, and you had in your mind that you all would be able to have some type of future, and Spirit needed to show you that there is no future here. Like, this person is not on the same kind of time that you're on. So we need to show you who you're really dealing with so you can block this person, so you can close this chapter for good, for sure. Okay, so let's get some island time wellness. What's happening in this situation? The Dragonfly. Yeah, this Dragonfly card is about things coming to light. You needed to see exactly who this person is. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. This all needed to happen to cause a change in your life. Okay, what is the next card? Engagement ring. You all might have been engaged to this person. Like I said, this might have been a long-term partnership as well. So this might be you all like breaking the engagement. You might have been really getting ready to spend the rest of your life with a fucking cheater, liar, emotionally manipulative person, and that's not how they presented. That's not who you knew them to be, just coming from like the friend aspect. But once you all were together and tried to explore things romantically, you started seeing a different side to this person, new aspects of this person. I like you. This is gonna be I like you card comes out. Okay, what I'm getting from that, it says someone likes you, romance blooming, fun, flirting, wants to date. But I'm kind of getting this, like, immature energy is what I'm feeling. Because, like I said, this is someone you've known for a while. And I feel like they think that liking you should be enough. Like, you should be impressed by little shit. Like, they thought that just dating you would be enough, and that's why I think they thought they could get away with cheating on you, because you should just be it's giving such a narcissistic vibe, such an arrogant superiority complex type of vibe. Like, you should just be happy that I dated you in the first place. So what, I cheated on you? You should just be grateful that I wanted to be with you at all. Like, that's the kind of energy that they had. Phoenix is at the bottom of the deck. And this is about a new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change, and change mind. But it was in the reverse. I feel like this person is also someone who would have limited your growth or stagnated you in some way. That might have been part of their motivation for dating you in the first place. People are just sick out here sometimes. And if they see that you have a certain potential or that you can go places and become something, they want to limit you because they don't want you to outgrow them. So this person may have been trying to attach to you, or I'm getting like possess you, wanted you to be a possession of theirs so that they can control how fast or if you grew at all, not how fast. They didn't want your growth. What is the intentions of this person, Spirit? Let's see their intentions. What were their intentions? Big favor. I need assistance with something big. Chaos. It's not my fault. I'm a magnet for trouble. Chaos follows me wherever I go. With the big favor card, remember I said they feel like you should just be grateful that they dated you at all? I feel like they think that, like I said, dating you was like some big favor. Like, you're welcome that you got to be my girlfriend, boyfriend. But this person, like, I feel like the honeymoon was short-lived. Like, this person brought chaotic energy as soon as you got comfortable. Check in. I want to catch up and make sure everything is going well. Yeah, I think this person sending all of these people to you to try to get you to talk to them. They want to check in with you to see how you're doing without them because they want to bring the chaos back into your life. Like I said, this person wants to limit your growth. They don't want to see you become anything bigger than them. And that might have been their motivation for dating you in the first place. So now that you've separated, they're sending all your friends, all your mutuals to try to get you to talk to them again, to check in. And they just want to find out how they can bring more chaos into your life. Let's get one more intention for this person. Vent. I have to get this off my chest. So this energy that I'm getting with that, it's like that. I just need closure. I just need this one last thing to say to you type of energy. I just need to get it out. I just need to vent. But it's all like Hoover energy. It's all trying to suck you back in. It's all trying to bring you chaos back into your life. And then the bottom of the deck, yeah, like I have a secret that I'm dying to share with you. Like, they're really trying to suck you in. They want your curiosity to get the best of you so they can kill the cat. They want to, yeah, they want to finish what they started. So don't fall for it, friend. Do not fall for it. Let's get some, you know what? This might be a good reading for the vampires. Where are they? Because this person's energy is kind of dark a little bit. And the vampires be coming with those messages, okay? So, let's get it. Les vampires. All right, so come on here, little vampire children. What messages do you have for my collective about this person and their energy? All right, what messages do we have? What messages do we have about this situation for my collective? The first card out says nightmare. Sweet dreams and a beautiful nightmare. Either way The keywords of that card are psychic protection, shield, and bad dreams. Maybe this person or what you've experienced with them has triggered nightmares or some type of bad dreams. The next card says call for help. Wow. Reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. Okay. So for some of you, even though you've distanced yourself, you may not feel safe. The 3 cards that came out, crazy work. The last card says death rites, saying goodbye, formal occasion, honoring lives. Maybe you really don't feel safe. We have nightmare, call for help, and death rites. So even though you've tried to distance yourself from this, you may be feeling like you're living in a nightmare. You really need help. You might feel like your life is at risk or in danger. If that's the case, call whoever you need to call, my love. Like, turn this reading off and go make a phone call right now. Okay? So, first card, nightmare, psychic protection, shield, and bad dreams. Sometimes we are our most vulnerable when we sleep or when we are attempting to sleep. This card speaks of the night which is restless, of the soul that cannot find space to close their eyes and fully relax, whose dreams are creating agitation and distress, and who feels terror when knowing the darkness is falling, rather than the joy of the dark mother called night. For the night can be a place of terror for many, where the past repeats, old wars are fought, deep wounds reopen, and betrayal of yesteryear is fresh as a cut, as if it took place today. For in the dreamscape, there is no time as we know it when we are awake. We are at the mercy of the consciousness that the energy we have with us. We are at the mercy of the consciousness and that energy we have with us, and all the hauntings of the world are nothing to the damnation of the twilight hours. If this is taking place for you or another one you care for, there is now a way for us to help you. This nightmare rider can enter your dreams. So fearless she is, and so fearsome her steed, that they will patrol the boundaries of your sleep, of your very dreams themselves. They will allow the gentle truths of your life to be recalled as you dream, and slowly over time, the night will not hold such terror for you. Your dreams will become a safer place into which you can swoon each night, take your rest, and arise refreshed. At night, there are special kinds of spirits who patrol, who hunt, the sleeping sensitives, and they can do steal the energies of many, especially those whose energy is bright, open, and innocent, and often those weakened by illness, stress, or other imbalances. This nightmare and her dark rider will protect you from these spirits. They will never hurt the one they are guarding. They are too honorable, too skilled, too powerfully devoted to their purpose for that. They will ensure that no succubi, no limp ghost, no hungry denizen of the night can steal through the cracks in your auric field and reap the energetic benefits of feeding on you. Dreams become beauty. Sleep becomes peace. Night is welcome, and the terrors of the past will change when she rides forward and guards your sleep. The blessing of this card, to understand that at night we can be vulnerable, and to begin to work consciously towards lessening the fear of the darkness, reclaiming healthy sleep, diminishing the reliance that you may have put on sleep aids. Dreams which disturb you will finally be understood and then depart for good. A shift in your energy will seal the auric entrances to irritating and greedy little entities who steal your energy. You now have great support in seeking peaceful sleep, a great and beautiful human need. The curse of this card says you may be living in fear and unable to understand how you can make changes to your sleep patterns. It is time to get information on how you can create better sleep. Your sleep patterns may be reversed and you may be experiencing an almost nocturnal existence, which may be affecting your body's chemistry and magnetic field very strongly. All right, so if this is your situation, I just might be able to help. So if you're having an issue getting sleep, first and foremost, before you go to sleep, you want to make sure that your space that you are sleeping in is clean and clear of clutter, just in general. Then you want to make sure that the bed, the place that you sleep, is clean and clear in general. And then before you go to sleep, you want to pray. Pray to whoever you believe in, to your angels, your spirit guides, to your Orisha, whoever holds your head, your Metet, if you're a Voodooism. But yeah, just call in your protection. If you are not an advanced spiritualist, call in who you know. You don't have to be deep in this to call on your ancestors, to call on a past mother, father, or someone who may have looked over you in life. Call upon them. Also, another thing that you can do, very simple, water and salt, mix them together, pray over them, and voila, you have holy water. You can put this holy water underneath your bed, or you can put it next to your bed where you sleep, just on your sleep table, whatever the case. But this will help prevent any negative entities from entering and affecting your sleep. Okay, so let's move on to the next message, which is a call for help. All right, so it says reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. Often you humans have an unerring ability to sense when we are around, when there is danger, when there is something not quite right, something amiss. And yet over and over you smother this feeling, this intuitive gift you all have. It may have been educated out of you. It may have been taken or suppressed. You may have been taught to feel ashamed of it. It may also have been so indulged and overstimulated that it is now a lazy muscle and nonsense and a nonsense sense. But at this time, you are able to discern where there is a shift in the atmosphere. When something is about or around you, it's presentience and it is clear. When this card comes to you, we say your senses are correct. They are natural and they are good, and it is time to share this feeling with a trusted friend or person in authority who can help you. It is time to remove yourself from an atmosphere of danger, to understand that you are not weak for seeking help and that further confirmation is not required. All you need to do is ask for assistance and it will come. No more looking over your shoulder, no more doubting your very, very real, worthwhile sixth sense. Trust it and take steps to make yourself feel safe and comfortable. Remove untrustworthy people. Be cautious in your feelings. Lift your shields and stand with an ally and friend. Do not allow your innocence to create a dangerous moment for you. For someone is waiting for you to drop your guard. Do not let it be now. Dare to take your own premonition seriously. The blessing of this card is that it is wonderful to have foreknowledge of when you need to work with protection and shielding. This will help you immensely. The curse is feeling hurt and attacked, weakened, like a victim. Protect yourself by clearing your space and working with shielding techniques that work for you. Simply visualize yourself completely surrounded by a sphere-shaped field of soft white energy. Within this, you are safe and protected. Nothing harmful can reach you through this. Affirm that you are safe and well, and take steps to strengthen your body, mind, and spirit. Dare to try something unusual and innovating. It just might work. And also, yes, all the spiritual things are amazing and awesome, but literally, if you have to, if you are feeling this impending feeling of harm or that something may happen, trust that and get authorities involved, like actual police, if this is what the situation calls for. And don't think that you're overreacting. Don't think that the situation doesn't need this if that's what you sincerely feel. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. Do what feels right, okay? The last card is the death rites, saying goodbye, formal occasion, and honoring lives. For many, the reality of death seems to be the ultimate cruelty. The vampire that steals the life from so many, and without, it seems, any order or reality. For death is true. For death, it is true, visits all of us, whether we are young or old, healthy or suffering. For all of us, beast and beauty. There is a time for the end to come, but there are angels of death appointed by the universe to help us move from one side to the next and avoid staying in between without moving on, transforming. For the soul who dies well, who has a good death, there is transformation through the realms that divide the living from the dead. For this to take place, the angel of death does not only come to assist the soul, but to assist with the ones left behind. And what comforts those who remain on earth are rites, ways to say goodbye, honoring and reverence, and memories and mirth. It may be time for you to consider those who have gone from you or who may go, and know you would honor them and remember them and send them on their way. What rites will you prepare? Ones to help carry the soul in the arms of the angel of death. Consider what will comfort you when you are on your way too. Know that it is not morbid to contemplate the ending of this mortal time for you. There is so much beyond the last breath, that last glimpse of light and sun, so the angel of death assures us. But her job is to stay in the borderlands. She knows little of heaven, for it is a memory. She knows humans and the creatures, girl, and the creatures of earth and their souls, and taking them across the veil. If you are deeply grieving and in pain, this card signals that you will soon receive divine support, relief, and assistance. Wills and legal documents may come about to enter your life when this card comes up to you. Consider too the legacy you will leave when you have departed. Consider your children and their children. Consider the well-being of the animals and plants, your library, your keepsakes, your little treasures. Begin the journey of safeguarding these now. They will not matter to you beyond this life, it is true. Not as they do now, nor in the same manner. As you enter your next lifetime, they may not even be recalled at all. But those who you may leave, will know them and know you through them. Let yourself live on and know who will keep your memory bright as a candle, and you will look from time to time and be glad and be able to send messages of comfort. The blessing of this card, honoring the ones we've loved and who have left, can be a beautiful way to come to terms with their absence and a way to help them and help their soul to make the transition into the new life beyond the veil, evidence of life beyond death. The curse of this card says feeling that the death is final and losing hope in the purpose of life, trapped by grief. It is time to work with any fear you may have around death and dying, and transform this through preparation, contemplation of your legacy, and considering the interactions you have had with the deceased loved ones. Okay, so I got a couple messages when I was reading that card. So I think the most obvious and easy one is going to be leaving this situation. You have to close a chapter, you have to close a book. So You may want to perform death rites on this chapter of your life. You may want to write an obituary for this chapter of your life, for this friendship turned relationship turned ending. And just do a funeral for it so that you can move on in your life. Another message that I was getting, if you're still in the situation, if you feel unsafe, if this person has you in a state of anxiety where you're constantly having nightmares, I'm hearing sirens. If you're constantly feeling like that, Spirit gave me this message where you're, not to say that anything's going to happen to you or you're going to see the end, but I feel like Spirit wants you to feel like that, wants you to consider that, because some of you all have this like extreme will to live. Like you're not ready to depart. And contemplating your own mortality will kind of push you to do what you might feel is silly to do right now. You might not feel like it's that deep. You might feel like you just tripping. You might not want to reach out for help, even though help is what you honestly need right now. You might feel like you're doing the most. And Spirit is saying, what if you're not? Consider what could happen if you do nothing about this situation, if you keep on dismissing it as you doing too much or being paranoid. They want you to consider your own mortality, and that's going to push you to do something. It's going to push you into action. Okay, is that all the messages? That's all I got for now. So let's do a crystal spirit. Crystal spirit, what message do you have? So yeah, call in your protection. Call for help from your spirit team. Do what you have to do to protect yourself. Black tourmaline came out, which is a grounding and protection transmutation crystal for negative energy as well. So I definitely feel like the overall theme here is protection, doing what you have to do to protect yourself. Definitely getting grounded, because I feel like some of you all really think that, like, you're really downplaying the situation, even though your fear, your anxiety is real. There's this like fear of judgment. Like you don't want people to judge you and say you're doing too much, even though your fear is sincere. Okay. Black tourmaline's crystal spirit message, essential meaning says healthy boundaries, repelling and dispelling unwanted energies, shielding and protection, and healthy interdependence. You have several cards in this reading that were all about protection, shielding, blocking, like encapsulating yourself in this protective energy, calling on spirits that will protect you, calling on your ancestors and your angels. So there's a very, very, very strong necessity, a need for you to be protected. And I think some of you all already are, but I think they need you to engage with the energies of protection, engage with the spirits that will protect you, engage with the crystals that will protect you, to put you in the energy of protection. Like the protection may already be there, but they need you to feel it, to know it, to engage with it, to understand that you are protected. Okay, so there's a saying that good fences make good neighbors. Well-being likewise requires healthy boundaries that respect everyone's uniqueness, similarities, and differences. The appearance of black tourmaline spirit is a sign that now is a time to make sure those fences are neither impenetrable walls nor porous and broken and broken down so that you start to lose track of where you end and others begin. It's invigorating to move between alone time and together time. Maybe you need to be with some extroverts for a while, or maybe you need a long evening alone with a good book. If you are feeling tired lately, pay attention to whether you are neglecting yourself at some level, giving too much, suffering from empathy overload, or depending too much on someone else and crowding them. You may need some downtime to remind you that you are a human being and not a human doing. You do not have to earn love through perpetual self-sacrifice, nor do you have to feel overwhelmed and needy. Healthy boundaries mean leaning on others in a balanced way. And Black Tourmaline Spirit is here to nudge you to be mindful of when you need some time to yourself and when you need to be among those who accept you exactly as you are. So earlier in the reading, I said that you all may have mutual friends with this person and that these friends may be trying to get you to talk to this person. You might be being gang stalked by these people. And this card is confirmation that you need to create boundaries. Just like you're blocking this person or already have blocked this person, you need to also block them. Okay? Some of these friends are not going to be able to be friends once the situation is said and done because of where their loyalties lie and because their lack of boundaries, because of their lack of empathy for you. Okay? They may be taking sides with this abusive person and violating your boundaries. And so if that's the case, they've made their choice. So leave them where they are alongside this person that you're leaving behind. Okay? So what is the advice here? What advice do we have, Spirit? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Don't start nothing new with this person. Get your balance back to a Pentacles. Prioritize what is important, which is you. Get grounded. Those are both earth earth energies. And Judgment. It's time for renewal, revival, and awakening. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, which is what we started with. All right? So come out of this conflict by putting your guard up, putting your boundaries up, prioritizing yourself, doing what you have to do to protect yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically. Put distance between you, this person, and any other people who are trying to force this person on you. Okay? And focus on a new beginning. Focus on a new life. Focus on renewal and getting your swagger back. Okay? Let's get a postcard from Spirit, and I'm going to do a song oracle as well. I'll do the song oracle first, and then we'll close out with the postcard. All right, so what song messages? What song messages resonate with this reading for my collective? Not My Job by Mac Dre. Like, that's where those people trying to push you onto this person, trying to get you to reconcile, trying to get you to fix it with them. That's not your job. Your job is to take care of yourself. All right? How Do You Want It by Tupac. How do you feel? Coming up as in the cash game, living in the fast lane, mom, for real. All right? This person might be, because both of these songs are like gangster type songs. This person might be a street person in the streets of the streets, living a street life. This might be somebody you met in a club. I don't know why I'm getting that. Someone who has a lot of money or a lot of street notoriety. Street cred. I feel like some of these mutual friends, if that's the case, some of these mutual friends only want you to reconcile with this person because I think your connection to to this person may benefit them in some kind of way. This person might be like a rapper or like a celebrity, a local celebrity known in the streets. That might be why they wanted to kind of limit you and keep you small, because you can't be no rapper's girlfriend and have your own sauce, your own energy, your own following, your own, like, they don't want you to be as big as them, and they certainly don't want you to be bigger than them. Big favor. That might be why they felt like with the big favor card, like dating me is a blessing. Like people wouldn't even know you if it wasn't for you dating me. Me dating you was a big favor. Did you a favor? Whatever. Fuck that person. Yeah, this person definitely in the streets, because the last card that came out is The Other Side of the Game by Erykah Badu. And okay, so the lyrics that I have on here are, don't worry, babe, I know there's confusion, God's gonna see us through, yeah, peace after revolution. And I put complicated and complex situation, but the actual lyrics of this song, there's like a whole verse that she talks about him being in the streets. Let me see. Whoever this person is they in the streets, of the streets, for the streets. The streets are them. They are the streets. Where is it at? I don't know if it was just like in the video, but I feel like there was a part where like you get the sense that he's a street dude. I think it's that part. Whenever I get this part, it just always feels like he's in the streets. Now me and baby got this situation. See, brother got this complex occupation, and I think he was in the streets. And it ain't that he don't got education, 'cause I was right there at his graduation. 'Cause now I ain't saying that this life don't work, but it's me and his baby that he hurt. 'Cause I tell him right, he say I'm wrong, but I love him strong. Yeah, so that whole part, like basically what she's saying is that he has this complex occupation, and it's not that he don't have education. So he's in the streets. Even though he's an educated person, he's a smart person, but he's like moving weight. Like he's selling drugs. He's doing whatever he do in the streets. And I try to tell him the right thing, but he wanna do what he wanna do. So that might be the type of situation that you're in with this person. That might be why they're the side chick, because everybody wanna be with this person, and being with you is a favor to you. But there's gonna be some type of justice for this, knowing that I'm not gonna gender it, because girls be in the streets too, and they be moving that way too. But the justice might actually be some type of legal justice. They might get caught up legally. They might get hit by the cops or something like that. So anywho, let's go ahead and close it out. Dearest you need to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you are the victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be without the burdens that you carry when you don't forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Now, personally, I have never been the biggest advocate for forgiveness, but I will say this. There are circumstances and situations in which I will release a debt. I will release, whatever has happened. It is what it is. It was what it was. You are who you are, or who you were at the time that you did the things, but I will never let you come back into my life. And that might be what you need to do, friend, with this situation. Free yourself from it, move on from it, understand that that person is who that person is, or that person was who they were when they did what they did, but that has nothing to do with you now. That will not affect your choices moving forward. That will not affect your life moving forward. Let's just leave these people where they at and change our number and change our address and block who needs to be blocked and move on with our lives. You are forgiven. Okay. So yeah, that is your reading. If this resonated for you in a way where you feel like you are truly in danger, please do whatever you got to do to protect yourself. Get the law enforcement officials involved. Otherwise, just go ahead and distance yourself from this type of energy, because you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Okay. So I'm going to leave this right here. If you would like a personal reading, if you would like to dive deeper into this, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. I never reach out. I'll never be in your DMs. Just know that. Okay. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. And to the very next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you all a good night. Now, go get right, friend. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.